Hi everyone, this is the Master Healer coming to you guys with a quick teaching video of don't have your signature laying wrong at your office, at your business place, or your home, because anybody could that anybody can get your signature. A lot of people don't realize in the negative side of leaving your signature wrong just out in the open, like on a desk and stuff. Now signatures are very powerful, and for all my people who's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, come over to the YouTube channel, the Spiritual Fixer Media, and you could hear the rest of this video, okay? Because signatures are very important. People don't realize how dangerous people can hurt you spiritually with your signature. And one of the things I always try to tell my clients and stuff, you know what I'm saying, if you're doing a lot of signing of documents and things like that, or let's say like let's say the first instance, let's say you're a supervisor. You're a supervisor, you sign a lot of documents, you've given your signatures and stuff like that. You have a big position, especially in this day and age. A lot of people are very tempted. A lot of people want to try to take a position, and sometimes they mightn't really be able to get certain things of you, but having your signature, they can trip you up easily. So let's say you use a person in a bank, you're a supervisor, and let's say you have an enemy, co-workers, and people want your position. And because you sign a lot of documents and stuff, you don't want to have those documents laying all over the place. You don't want to have documents laying over the place with your signatures and things like that. You want to make sure that it's tucked away somewhere private. Because one of the things that somebody can do, let's say a worker in a bank want your position as supervisor. They already have your picture, they already have your name, they have your signature. So what they can do, they will take your signature, they will get your signature. They could take a photo, a picture of your signature just with the phone. They just take the phone, take a phone, and just take a picture, boom, of your signature. They print it out, they take that, they already have the picture of you. And the next step, what they're going to do, they're going to go to a spiritual person, a person who specializes in bad work. And they have your signature, they have your picture, they have your name, they have everything. So they get every single thing. They even get certain items also too, that they know that you touch and different things like that. You have a business, and you have your business card, they have all that stuff. And they take it to the a person that specializes in negative work, any kind of bad work. That person, they get your signature, and they can start working your signature, working the picture, doing all these different things, and all of a sudden, just so you lose your job. Your higher ups, your manager, the bank, your supervisor, all of a sudden you and your manager start fighting. You guys having problems. You just make it easy for your enemies. Same thing also too. Let's say you're in an office, you're in an office place, and you sign a lot of documents and stuff. You have to be careful. You don't want to have your signature wrong, especially your pen. A lot of people don't realize the power of a pen. I'm going to do the video about the power of a pen. That's the next teaching video. Simple as that. But guys have to be careful with your signature. When people get your signature, people can do a lot of things with your signature. Simple as that. That is considered, because it's a part of you, is what you sign, and people get your signature, they can do a lot of stuff to you also. Plus now, because of social media, people have access to so many people now. They have your picture, you have all different things now. They can work on you. So that is one of the things I always try to tell people. You try your best to not to have so much stuff out there that people can get to you. The less things you have in social media, the less things people know is better for you. Especially if you're a public figure, or if it's a person you're very wealthy, or you're a person that moving up in life, you're making moves. You want to learn to move in silence. I did a video about moving in silence. You guys can check it out. That video will be uploading soon. Today's December 30th. So this video will drop sometime for the new year. Happy New Year to everyone. But yes, so that is one of the things that you guys have to pay attention to. Stop leaving your signatures and stuff. I'm going to talk about the one with the pen. That's a powerful one too. So let's say like you're a real estate agent. A lot of real estate agents have a lot of competition, especially if you use a real estate agent, you're working in one of those real estate franchise offices, and it's a cutthroat business. People will be jealous. Nobody wants to see a next person making more money than them. It's just life. And that is why it pays to move quietly. It pays to move silently. Some people might be mad at you because you're moving quietly. They'll be mad. A lot of people will be upset. I used to always get that, oh, he's sneaky, he's this, he's that. No, because you're mad because you're not knowing my every move. You understand what I'm saying? People will be mad at that. People will be mad because you're super private. But it saves your life. You understand what I'm saying? By moving super private and because you're moving in silent, it's saving your life. And it saved my life too. So again, you in a real estate office, you're in a franchise and competition, cutthroat, everybody trying to bring in money. You have a lot of business cards. Nobody not saying to be extra paranoid, but you have to be cautious. Like with me, let's say if I was working in a real estate office, I would not have my business cards out on the table like that. I would have it in a drawer and things like that, because people can take your business card. Some people like to put the picture, especially real estate agents. They like to put the picture, they like to put the names and all that stuff. I know that's the trend, but unless you're very well protected, that's all good. And nothing wrong with that, But just I think that you want to have the business cards in a way where not everybody will to get access to it like that, because you never know who they're going to give your card to. You understand what I'm saying? So that is one of the things you have to be careful also too. And be careful with your signature, because remember, people already have nearly everything on here already. They have your picture, you have your name. So we are giving so much things out there. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to be able to for people not to be able to reach you so easily. You understand what I'm saying? Even we are spiritual people. We already out there. We all over social media. We all there. We always have to stay protected. A lot of things that you guys will never see, but a lot of us are protected out there in different ways. Some people might talk in a big way like if they're protected, but they just talk. But if you're still wrong, that means you have good protection. If you just pop up and you disappear, that means somebody gets you. Yeah, somebody clip your wing. So it's the same thing in business. So if you're a real estate agent, you want to try and limit access, especially having your signature, having certain things out in the open. Your enemies, your co-workers can get to you very easily, and they can trip you up and things like that. They can make you have less sales. All of a sudden, just is like, let's say somebody get your signature, they get your business cards, they get all these things. They know who's the high ups. All of a sudden, just so nobody can see you. Every time you put a listing, you put up a home, it's like you're invisible. Nobody can see you. Nobody can come to do business with you. Same thing in sales. Let's say it's a car salesperson. Also, too, you're working at a dealership, especially now with car sales flying through the roof. And if you're a car salesman right now, right? Even used cars flying off the roof. People have money. People spending money. People buying cars. People paying down on all kind of vehicles. So let's say you're a used car salesman, and you in not making no sales right now. Something had to be wrong with you. That means either your life is blocked, either you jinx, somebody put a hex in you, or either you actually you could be the worst salesman right now. People are gonna give you money right now. So what I'm trying to tell you, if you is a horrible, you was already horrible before COVID, right? And now people just giving you the money. People giving you money as a salesperson right now. You understand what I'm saying? So if God didn't call me to do this work, man, listen, I would have been selling cars right now. You understand what I'm saying? Hands down. But I'm doing my part. I passed that stage. I used to do that before. But I said this is my calling now. So I decided to stick to this, But yeah, so those are the things you guys have to be careful. Be careful leaving your signatures around, as I'm telling you, your business cards. Be careful who you have it lingering around. Now, and I know at dealerships you have to leave your business cards. They are wrong, nothing wrong with that. But you want to leave your business cards with somebody who you trusted, somebody who could say, you know what, I could go in his drawer. Or maybe if you trust the secretary or somebody, she could go in his drawer. Somebody come and ask for you, they could give them your business card or something like that. but you don't want to just leave it there for anybody just pass and just pick it up. And do not leave too much signatures wrong with your signature, anything you sign. Guard your signatures. And that is one of the most important things, because people can trip you up, people can make it not have sales, people can make it lose your job. And you can put you and your bosses against each other, make it walk off your job. All these things. And that is why I try to tell people when coming to signature, you're working in banking, you're doing sales, you're a businessman, you have a lot of competition. Sometimes people might pay people to come to work in your place. They want to get access to you, they want to get your signature, all these things. So you have to be alert. And that is why I always tell everyone, you need to have your own spiritual advisor. I don't care who you are. Whether it's a regular average Joe, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's a public figure, a politician, whatever it is, everybody needs an advisor. You want somebody to see a blind spot. We all going to have blind spots. I have a team of readers. I have a team of people around me. I have access to a lot of people around me to read for me to see my blind spot. You understand what I'm saying? You know? I always recommend, at least for a person who making moves in life, you want to do at least 4 readings a year. If you're a person that doing business, you're doing transaction, you're interacting with a lot of people, you need to have at least, make sure and have minimum at least 4 readings a year. I always tell people that 4 readings a year, you're good. That set you up, you know, something quarterly, so you can always see what's going on. Now, for me now, I'm different. I have people reading for me right through. You understand what I'm saying? You know? So I always have to be alert, because you have all kind of tricksters, people hitting me up, all kind of stuff. I have to know who's coming, who's some people coming to me already don't know. I already don't know the minute they hit up. I already don't know who it is already. So that's how it is. You want to be able to know who coming to you. That's why you see sometimes some people say they can see and stuff, and then boom, you see sometimes some people, they come and some people might just end up dying, because if you can see, you're supposed to see certain things. You just know. If you're really connected and you really can see like that, and you're very spiritual, you will know certain things in advance. I don't care who he is. So I just laugh sometimes when I see some people talk a lot of stuff. They say there's big this and big that, and then people come and kill them. People come and do certain stuff to them, destroy their lives. You're supposed to see all these things way in advance. You understand what I'm saying? No? Like with me, when I had my barbershop days, I used to see all my enemies. You understand what I'm saying? I see them waiting in the car park for me, but they couldn't reach me. So these are the things you want to be able to know in advance. You understand what I'm saying? No? And you see every other people have their sidekicks. Everybody, a lot of businessmen, politicians. Some politicians they have people to read for them so they can see. They can see if they're going to win a race. They're running for re-election. They want to know if they can win. They want to know if they're going to this business, if they're going to set up shop in this business, this corner going to be prosperous to them. So that is why we need somebody to see for us. It don't have to be me. I always tell you guys that. It's not about me. It's about you guys connect with somebody that who you believe in, who you trust, and stick with that person. Don't be running by Tom, Dick, and Harry. You have somebody that honest and truthful, somebody who have your back. You trust that person. Stick with that person. It's not about me. Stick with that person. I always tell you guys that. I want to see you guys make sure and get everybody, make sure and get your own spiritual advisor. You know something? I'm not meant to work with everyone. I always tell people that. You have to connect with me first. We have to connect. If you connect and you show up respectful, yes, I might be able to help you. It all depends. If God say I am the person to help you. You know what I'm saying? You know? Sometimes I might just be the person just to give you a reading. But I might be the person to do the healing or to do the spiritual work. You understand what I'm saying? You know? So it's just life. So peace, love, and blessings. As I say, you guys, definitely do not leave your signatures laying around anyway on your job, in your office, your home. Sometimes you have to be careful. Family members going through your documents and stuff. Even family members can betray you too, because most of the time the people closest to you will betray you. Just life. That's how it is. And you have to pay attention to the people closest to you. And especially like with spiritual people, most spiritual people do not have too much friends, because we know that we can easily get messed up if we let certain people get to us. Even with women and stuff, we cannot be with certain type of women. Some spiritualists might be having sex with all different types of women, and I think they're cleaning themselves and they're doing different things. More power to them. But any real person that really doing this type of work, you understand what I'm saying? Because you have some people who we're sleeping around with different people, but they're contracting the work. You understand what I'm saying, you know? Because it's not them doing the spiritual work. Because if you're a spiritual person doing spiritual work now, you cannot sleep around with women like that. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to get spoiled. You're going to get messed up in life. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you, the spiritualist, doing the work. So if you're seeing somebody sleeping around, who say they're a spiritualist or whatever it is, sleeping around with different women and people like that, most of the time that person is not actually doing the work. Somebody else is doing the work. So that's how it is sometimes. But most spiritualists out there who really putting in the work, who doing the actual work itself, they cannot be with anybody like that. I'm going to talk about that in the next video another time. So definitely, you guys, be careful with your signatures. Peace, love, and blessings. And just be extra careful. That's all I'll say, you know. Because definitely people can get to you. You don't want to give people too much stuff that they can get to you. The less stuff you can get, it'll make it harder for your enemies, you know. So, you know, so we all going to have enemies, you know. So peace, love, and blessings. Like, subscribe, share. Guys, don't forget, I'm on TikTok. Follow me. I appreciate the love. Don't forget Instagram, Spiritual Fixer 1. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, click on the notification bell, and you guys will be hearing more. And Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, bye.